Hi crafty ones, Pam Vanny with Pam's Paper Place. I thought I'd show you I'm starting my fall journal. I don't have the cover done. I have the pages in and a few things done. I thought I'd do a little tutorial on it. And what I have done is, I don't know where I got this, but it's really nice. It's like a burlap, a rust. It looks reddish, but it's a kind of a rust color, and it is has like a plastic or coated feel to it, the cover. So very sturdy. I love it. So that's what I have. And then I've chosen my papers and I've sewed them in. I'll show you what I have so far, and then I do have a little pile here that I can show an example and sew them in, and then we can, if you care to follow along. And then I'll show you what I've gathered. Okay, so the journal cover is 8.5. Folded, it's 6. So the pages inside are 8 by 5.5 folded. So that's what we're working with. And like I said, I usually do my cover last. So, so far, I have a thicker cardstock, and that's so cute with the fox, all the little animals. And then this was on the other side, and I had another, like for an invisible pocket, because this is, underneath here, and in the cardstock, I just cut another one here. And so this is a little pocket here, and that's cute because you could write there. And then I have this type of paper I've gotten at Amazon. It's kind of pretty. This is paper from Newsworthy paper pad, and it's got a lot of kind of neutrals. And this is, what is the name of this? Newsworthy. I mean, who makes it? Huh, interesting. Newsworthy. Oh, it's a Paper Studio brand. Okay, so that's this, and I tore it, inked it. This is a coffee dye digital. This is coffee dye paper. And then I have a, I guess they used to call it computer paper, or, like type of a stationery, I guess you'd call it. Has leaves, a ledger, and another page from Newsworthy that I've inked and torn. That's another digital. Beautiful paper. I believe it's by Bo Bunny. It's funny, it's called Noteworthy too, but it is Bo Bunny Farmers Market. So I'll be using those die cuts too. And I'll show you what I've gathered also when I'm done with this. I love that. It's a thicker paper. Beautiful on the side. I don't remember what pad this is from. I don't think I have any more of that. Torn and inked. And then this, I used a stencil. Journaling stencil here. I just have this one. It's called Journaling Genie, and then it has different places, and I just used you probably could use a pencil or marker or ink or something. I just stenciled, or what did I do? I used ink, and then I just went over it like this. And who is this by? Make It Meaningful. This is old Chatterbox ink. But you could draw your own lines there. And then more of that Noteworthy. And then I used a stencil here. I have coffee dyed paper. This is a digital paper. This is a digital Louise Hensel, her Echo dyed, I think. And then I used a bag here, which I got a while back from, let's see, from Tuesday morning. And this is, I'll just fold it in half, crystal clear plastic bags. And it's 4 5/16 by 9 3/4. But, you know, whatever you have, and you fold it in half. That's this plastic bag here, and you know, this could be folded over. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This is as far as I've gotten. Coffee dyed, lighter weight scrapbook paper. I did some stenciling, more paper, stamp. Isn't that cute? And I'll show you all the stamps I did too. This is a leaf that I got from Marcy, Creators Call Shop. Thank you, Marcy. I love those. And then scrapbook paper, thicker. This is from a, you know, notebook or pad of paper. Torn ink. This. Then we got different color graph paper. This is from, I believe, Grammy's Keepsakes. It's like a digital lined paper. Another like computer type paper with leaves, and you can kind of see these leaves poking out here. And I haven't begun to embellish, of course, but and then this is what do you call this paper? I can't think, but it's really pretty with this. I did some stenciling, and the same thing with the lines. And then here, I love this paper. I think this is, I'm not sure now if that's graphic 45 or not. And then I just sewed a leaf on there, and then added this little flower and a leaf. Cute little fairy poking out there. It's beautiful paper. And on this side, this is the middle of the signature, so one signature. And on this paper, this is where I sewed it. And I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to make pockets or what here, but this is just showing it sewn in, and you can see where this was sewn. This leaf here. It's more of that beautiful paper. I did some more of this lines. And I'll probably add something here. Stencil. Some more paper. Graph. And then it goes on. Another cute stamp. Isn't that adorable? I love that set of fairy stamps. I did a little stenciling. Scrapbook paper, coffee dyed paper. And here's the other side of this clear. I'm thinking about putting leaves or something in here. I'll just cut it open. More paper, coffee dyed paper. Added a little tape here. And then I did do a pocket, used a little die here to add this onto this paper. And then this is a Dollar Tree stamp. I think it said something, a different gourd or something, but I cut that off, and it just says Happy Fall. And then that's a little paper there. Then this beautiful paper by Bo Bunny. More papers. Papers. Coffee dyed. So I'll be making one with you, and then this is some paper, and I have a pocket here, like it's an invisible pocket, you see, because I added the same paper over it. And then on here, I left it to go over the edge because it matched up with this fox. You see what I mean? And then here also I had it matched like with this little raccoon, so I overlapped that pocket. Whoops. You see here I overlapped it. And then on this side, you can see where it continues like that, kind of almost like a little file folder. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and I also wanted to show you, I have like this little tray here with, I have bags, I have a couple cute post-it notes or something, note to self, have another one of these leaves for Marcy, guest checks, I have library pockets, I have a few little digitals, and I'm not saying I'm going to use all this, I'm just showing what I have set aside. It's from a digital, a couple more little tags, fairy tags, some like vintage from 78 flower cards, and a couple like fall recipes cards, score cards, time cards, tickets, tiny Rolodex cards, coin envelopes, edition cards, and I have playing cards and game cards and things that go with the color, game cards, junior trivia, money, play money, Monopoly cards, Candyland cards, and the colors. That will go with the fall journal. I have different, I don't know if I'm going to use this. It's got some blue in it. I'm not sure. But there's like these narrow notepads. I have, my buttons. I have, I have a little, like labels, butterflies, Tim Holtz. These aren't real stamps, but I liked them because they have, earth tones and plants. I have butterflies. I have tags, numbers, price tags. I have vellum stickers. I have, this is from a digital kit. Elsie Bell's bookshelf. Mushrooms. Yeah, buttons, little tiny leaves. Tim Holtz labels. Those are some of the things I have here. I have, these are digitals, I can't remember who. I have cards that have pretty leaves. And then I have like matching like colored envelopes, like browns and this kind of rusty color. I think these are Tim Holtz little ephemera. I pulled out these little cards I can do something with. They have grid on them. A couple labels, some more of these in a smaller size. A couple, I don't know if these are Tim Holtz or what, but I thought that kind of looked pretty to put in there. More little time cards that can be altered or just put in. Some small bags, little craft bags, and some more flowers. I do have, the flowers that I got from Hobby Lobby, and the leaves I just have up here. On this side, and then then I have, this is from the bow bunny that I cut out some from the paper pad. Just different ones here. That would be pretty to add. Right here, there's all this right here. So that'll be fun. Cut those all out. So instead of doing stopping and starting, I'm going to try it this way where everything's kind of ready. And maybe craft along with me. Okay, what else do I have in here? Oh, more playing cards. Playing cards, things that'll go and match. Game cards, index cards. A couple more Project Life cards that I pulled, that I went through everything. That will go. Little index cards. Some Tim Holtz people, just in case. I think I might have one or two mushrooms somewhere. And then some tabs, whale tail tabs I had bought from Grammy's Keepsakes a while back. Already punched out. And then this, I just had some orange, they're like little arrow stickers. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but that's there. So I have that up here. And then I'm trying to see how else I can show you. I might stop in a minute and then show you. So hang on one moment. Okay, I also have a little basket here. You know, just a few things that might go. My paper pads. I think I might want, maybe for tags. You might have some colors I might want to use. Oops, kind of glaring. Just little paper pads. Then, here's the little pile here. And then here I have a little basket with notepads and flowers and a couple pre-made tags, maybe some fairy digitals, flowers. Over here I have more, like I said, tags and things, papers. Then let's see what else I got. Okay, then up here on my shelf, I have, all this that I bought, like at Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree, the, fabric and things that I pulled. Here's the flowers that I might use. Up here, I have fabrics in coordinating colors for the journal. Here are the stamps, and I'll show you those when we're working on them. Then on the shelf here, I have some bigger trims I might use. I have punches here that I might use. And then in this little bin here, I have stamps that might look good with fall, and I'll go through that. And then down here is my little cutter and stuff. Okay, there's my cookies. There's my coffee. So I'm going to stop it and put... Okay, let's see how I can do this, putting the pages together. So the order that I have, and I told you what size, 8 long, and then folded 5.5, no larger than that. So we can just put the book together here. I think I need to adjust some of the pages to 8 inches. I do. This one here needs to be cut down 8 long. So I'm going to just do that real quick. I don't think I did that. Okay. See if there's any more that need to be cut down. I think this one does. Yeah, let me cut this down. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see here. I think they should all be 8 by, no wider than 5.5. So let's see if I can sit down here and do that without losing my place. So let's just get some papers. I believe it's 24 pages folded. So I'm going to do a thicker one right here. So this is the page that I had used. It's thicker. And I just have a pocket here. And I just used this. And I did sew some leaf stitches on this one. I don't know, did I do it on the other one? I'm not sure. So I'm going to make that pocket here. Sew around. And then this one, see, I had extra paper, so I could do that. And I'm going to add this one here. And I'll glue around. And I will be back. Okay, I didn't finish gluing because I wanted to, I don't know if it's going to work on your paper, but I just kind of overlapped here, and then I'm going to make it like it's a little, I'm going to round it like a little file folder. And if you don't have paper like that, you don't have to, or you can just do it too and make it a look like a little tab. I don't know if that's gonna, I'm just gonna have to hand cut around that to make it look rounded, I think. And then ink everything, and then it didn't line up exactly like the other one, but I'm going to probably be putting trim here, so that won't really matter. And then on this side, or here, I guess I better round this before I glue it, which would be a good idea. I left this part open and I just glued here. So then here I wanted to kind of match it with this side so that, see, this matches up here. So I can do that. It'll be easier if I just maybe line it up here first. I'm having coffee, so I'm a little shaky. Looks pretty good. And then make sure that clears. Oh, I know why I did stitching, because this was separate. It was cut, so I taped the back of it, and then I did that stitching right here to reinforce it, and it looks cute too, that little stitching. Okay, so we have that pocket and this little kind of a partial pocket, but it's invisible because it's the same underneath, because it's so pretty. I don't want to cover it up. So we have that, and I'll come back and ink all around, so that's cute. And then the next page is what I got from Amazon, this really pretty paper here. So you've got a thinner paper. Make sure it's 5.5. Yep. And they should all be 8. No, yep. Isn't that pretty? I think that's really pretty. Got that page. And then the next one is like a little half page. This one right here, and just need to ink it. And then I think that's all I did with this. So just need to ink it. I'll come back and do that inking. So we got that. Come back and ink. Then I have a coffee dyed paper. Let's see, let's put these over here maybe. Yeah, let's put a coffee dyed paper here. The next page will be a one of these with the leaves. And I think we'll do a ledger. Next, we'll do another little half page. This just needs to be inked. And we'll do a thicker paper with the leaves, if I have one. I don't know, do I have a dark one like that? Not sure if I do. Oh, here it is. So this one, I might not have had 2 of these papers. So let's just put this page in here. No, that can't be it because I have, where would that be? Okay. Yeah, I didn't have that exact paper, but this is really beautiful too. It has like buttons and spools and leaves. Isn't that pretty? And I know I have a pocket that's going to be on the back here. So I'm just going to switch that here. Just to remind me that that's what goes there. So that's the next page, a thicker cardstock. I'll add a little half page, like a leaf page, thinner. And this one I tore on the edge, and I did some lines here. So I think I also inked it, but we can do that later. So we have that. We have another half page, which looks like it looks like this one. No, it doesn't look like that one. Okay, let's put this little shorty in here, and we'll come back and we will stamp it. That's the right. Doesn't really matter. We'll come back and stamp that one. Let's get a coffee dyed paper here. Then let's do another little folded half. Page here with the echo die. And then we have this little plastic bag that I showed you, and I just folded it in half. And I use the, you just want to crease it good, because that will go in the middle. And we'll do a coffee dye. And then our little leaf page. We'll do another page like this, and then I'll show you, you know, stamping and all that. And then we'll do a thicker page with this leaf. It's a different paper, but it's pretty just the same. That will go there. And we'll add kind of a note paper here. We'll add another little half page. If I can open it, there we go. Then how about some graph paper? After that, we'll do some of this with a leaf on the edge. Pretty. And we'll do some of this, I think it's called parchment paper. After that, we'll add this, and then I'll do some stenciling on it. Can't really see the writing, I think, is all different. And then we'll have our thicker paper, and then we'll sew the leaves on here. I'm just getting the pages together right now. And then in the middle, we're going to have this. And I believe, I think that's it. Did I add? Just want to go back 1 minute and see if I added anything like this. Real quick, let me just go through. I don't think I did. Okay, so I think I should have like 24 pages. And then just check that they're the right length. It looks like I have to cut something down right here. So you should have like about 24 pages. And then we're going to ink. So I'm going to ink everything. So we'll ink everything. Then I'll come back and I'll show you what we can stamp or stencil. Alrighty, let's continue on. I have all the pages. You know, like I showed you, I think I have to tear this down yet, but I have most everything inked. And then I just have the, you know, everything paper clipped. And because it's only one signature, I can just eyeball it, like about the center. And then you just take your pokey tool and you push through the middle. And about a, you know, a little bit up from the bottom. And then this is kind of a harder fabric because it's burlap and some kind of coating. It's hard to push through. So push through there, and then we want to do it at the top about the same. That'd be about here. Okay, and then I like to use embroidery floss because you can get colors to match. And I chose this color here. You just go through the middle, come out, leave a tail, go the top or bottom, and then you poke it through here. And then I'm going to go from the top back through the bottom here. Oh, what did I do? Did I pull the string out? Almost. And then you're going to pull that through. Put it back through the middle hole. Try to get through that same hole. Come up. This is when I take off my clips. Take my needle off. And you're going to want to make sure it's tight, you know, like tight here. And you want to have one string on this side of this thread and one on the other. Double check. And then you're gonna tie a couple times, 2 or 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll tear this down, it's sticking up a little bit. So what we have, it's still nice and flat really, but I mean, we're going to be filling it up. So you have this page, you've already got a pocket here. We'll just flip through real quick. And then we'll be doing some fun embellishing, and we're going to stamp. I guess we could have sewn on those leaves, but I have a way I kind of do it. It looks like it's sewn. If you don't have a sewing machine. Let's rip this to, and then I'll ink it to fit better. And I don't know if we're going to have enough time to stamp. I will see how many minutes we have. That's where we're going to add something there. Going to be really pretty. Okay, I'm going to stop there and see how many minutes I have, and if we do have time we can maybe do stenciling or stamping.